I'm Stephen Bennett, and 2 years ago I set up a voluntary group called the Leighton Linslade First Responders. We work with the East of England Ambulance Service and respond to 999 calls within the town and surrounding villages. We are dispatched at the same time as an ambulance, but aim to be the first on scene as we live in the town, which means being able to give patients a greater chance of survival. We only attend the most life-threatening calls and carry all the equipment we need to keep a patient alive until an ambulance arrives. Our main focus is to improve people's chances of survival, especially those who suffer a cardiac arrest. Every minute counts when someone goes into cardiac arrest. Their chances of survival decreases by 23% for every minute they remain untreated. And with CPR alone, it only gives them a 5% chance of survival, compared to CPR and defibrillation giving a patient 50% chance of survival. As you can see, it's vital we get a defibrillator to the patient ASAP, which is why we aim to be on the scene of a cardiac arrest within 8 minutes of receiving the call. Okay, but if we want to improve a patient's chances of survival even further, and remember, we could be talking about you or a loved one, then a defibrillator needs to be on scene within a minute or two. This is why it is our project this year to install public access defibrillators around the town, which anyone can use without training, to improve the chances of someone receiving treatment within a minute or two of going into cardiac arrest before we or an ambulance crew arrive. Here in Leighton Buzzard, we lost a very special trader who had been here for many years. You might remember him.
Brian the Frying Dutchman was a good friend to the traders. He serviced the traders with their breakfasts, teas, etc. He was a long established trader, nice man. One Saturday afternoon when we were packing up the market, we heard a scream from the top of the road to find Brian had collapsed. He'd had a massive heart attack. Ambulances were called, and unfortunately they take their time being a busy Saturday afternoon. He didn't make it, but had we had the defibrillators, it would have given him a fighting chance.
Since starting our campaign, we have received great support from many people and organisations, receiving very generous donations from groups such as the Rotary and the Freemasons. LB First got in touch and offered their support by doing a fundraising campaign to coincide with their Independence Day event. We would like these defibrillators to belong to the community of Leighton Buzzard and Linslade. For this to happen, it's important for the independent retailers and shoppers to get behind this project. The Leighton Linslade First Responders and LB First are placing donation tins in many of the shops in town, and we ask the community to really get behind this project and donate what they can to help save lives in their town. And just a thought, the life we save could be yours. Thank you for your time and support.